in my opinion, the most, if not the second most difficult mitzvah of this holiday. Most, if not second most. Not for me, Baruch Hashem, because of what I do for a living, but for, if I wasn't doing this for a living and I was still on Wall Street, this would be a difficult mitzvah. What's the mitzvah? You're not allowed to work on Chol HaMoed. You're not allowed to work on Chol HaMoed. Yes, everybody knows you're not allowed to work on the first couple of days of Sukkot. Number one, it's Shabbat. Number two, even if it wasn't Shabbat, it's Yom Tov. Everybody knows you're not allowed to work on that. Thinking that you're allowed to go to work on Chol HaMoed. Wrong. The Gemara says in Masechet Moed Katan, anyone that goes back to work and works on Chol HaMoed like they do on a regular day loses their share of the world to come. It's a big deal. Wait, so how come the supermarket's still working? How come this is still working, that's still working? Then there's a difference. Then you have an explanation. What's the explanation? Number one, if there is a job that's necessary for the tzorech hachag, the needs of the holiday, like food stores and so on, they're needed for the chag, they're needed for the holiday. So that's a perfectly fine to work in the food store, in the supermarket, and things like that. That's number one. Second, if your job itself is a mitzvah, you're teaching Torah, you're doing Kiruv, things like that, that's a mitzvah that's allowed all year round. All year round to do Kiruv. Even on Tisha B'Av you're allowed to do Kiruv. All the time you do Kiruv. There's no such thing as not learning Torah, not publicizing Torah. So that's the second thing. Third thing is, if there's a threat that you will lose as a result of not working. Now this is the misconception that people have. People think that not making money equals a loss. That's not true. Not making money means not making money. Meaning you did not generate a profit. That's not equal to a loss. A loss is whatever you have goes down in value. I.e., now you have a job, boss says, if you don't show up doing Chol HaMoed, you're fired. You don't have a job anymore. That's a loss. That's a loss. Or you have a trade that you want to make, and to make a profit, not on Chol HaMoed. But if you don't sell, you could potentially lose money. Okay, that you can do. That you can do. Why? Because there's a threat of a loss. So to threat of a loss, you're allowed to work on that. But as far as to generate a profit, you're not allowed to generate a profit. Okay? Now if in the process of protecting for a loss, you end up generating a profit, that's, again, there's leniencies there. But the point is, you should not be going to work to go generate profits. If your job is a lawyer, doctor, and things of that nature, again, you have to speak to your Rav that knows your business, knows you, knows what the ins and outs of certain things. But you should not work during Chol HaMoed if you don't need to. Again, unless you're in a field of Torah, you're in a field of a Mitzvah, and so on and so forth. And this is very important because people get very worried about losing parnasah. Oh, listen, if I don't work for a week, how I'm going to pay the bills. Don't worry about that stuff. We just went through Rosh Hashanah. On Rosh Hashanah, Kadosh Baruch Hu already decided how much you're going to make. It doesn't matter if you work in Chol HaMoed or not. Whatever you're supposed to make, Kadosh Baruch Hu decided already. He decided how much you're going to make. It doesn't make a difference if you work, you don't work. Kadosh Baruch Hu already decided for you. You're not going to lose a penny by not working when Hashem says don't work. You're not going to lose a penny by doing what Hashem says. Hashem already decided how much you're going to make. So, if a person has a difficult time having emunah, this is the time to get it. This is the time to get it. Oh, what am I going to tell my boss? I don't know. Maybe he's going to get mad. Let him get mad. Let him get mad. Listen. Let him get mad. Yeah, but maybe he's going to fire me. Is he for sure going to fire you? No, I don't know if he's for sure going to fire me. Okay, so ask to take off. Yeah, but I just took off for the... Okay, so what? You have to do this. This is the Mesirut Nefesh Hashem wants. That's what He wants. I know it's not easy, especially in the beginning, but this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. Surely, when He gave us this holiday and He told us the rules, He knew that you're going to have a job. He knew that you're going to have a certain boss. He knew you're going to have certain annoying customers. He knew all this stuff. He knew. He knew all of this, and He took it all into account, and He still did it. Which means that He's expecting us to pass the test. So if you do not need to work don't work. If your work is just simply about generating a salary and generating a profit, you are not allowed to work on Chol HaMoed.